Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we have the first ever tutorial on the channel. Today's tutorial is going to be a automatic cow cooker. So basically how this works is down here is your loot chest. What you'll do is you'll grab your wheat, you'll climb the ladder, and you will feed all of your cows that you've got up here. Once you have fed every single cow, you will jump on down and watch the baby cows flow into the kill chamber. Now, once those baby cows grow up, you will click this button, it'll dispense some lava, pick it back up, and you will receive all of the cows' lovely items. And now that that's out of the way, let's get into the tutorial. Now, for your convenience, I will leave an entire materials list in the description, but now, let's get into it. So first, what you're going to want to do is grab all of your resources, and you're going to want to start with the materials that you're going to be putting on the very bottom. So what we're going to end up doing is dig a little hole for the chest, and then we're going to go 2 blocks behind it and put in our hoppers. On top of those hoppers, you're going to want to put a trapdoor. You're going to want this to be a flame-resistant trapdoor, so a warped trapdoor, crimson, iron, any other wood trapdoor would just burn. Now, you're going to want to place a block right here next to your chest and put an upside down stair on top of the chest. So you're going to have 2 upside down stairs just like that right above the chest. Next up, you're going to grab your glass. This could be any block, it doesn't have to be glass, but I'm choosing glass so that I can see through it. And you're going to want to pillar it by 3 on top of either stair. Like so. Now on the top 2 blocks, on the back of that glass, we're going to place 2 buttons. Like so. Then, we're going to take our solid blocks. For me, I'm using deep slate bricks, and we're going to go up by 5 on either side of those hoppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the block should end up being 1 taller than the glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to put 2 blocks across the top, like so. Now, actually, you can remove this block. It's not going to be needed there. And we are going to end up putting an observer facing out. And we're going to put a stone button on it. Do not use a wood button like I did over here. The pulse is actually too long. And I just, screwed that up. Stone button. Now, behind the observer, 2 blocks, like so. Do the same thing on the opposite side. You're gonna come in here by the hoppers and place 2 blocks, and then 2 dispensers on top of those 2 blocks. Now get out of that hole. Right behind these 2 blocks here, 2 lower blocks, and then behind the second dispenser, 1 block. Now put 2 redstone dust on those blocks there, and you can now put your 2 lava buckets in the dispensers. Now whenever you click this button, the lava will place and then get retracted nice and quickly. Now, you're going to want to place 2 blocks on top of those dispensers, and you're going to come out by another 2 blocks behind those. Now, you're going to fill in this little 2x2 area here, and here. And then you can fill in this 2x8 area here, adding a nice, solid, and finished back to the build. And then ring this entire upper thing in bottom half slabs. Like so. And for the final step, we can go ahead and put in our 2 water buckets, and then these 4 fences. And depending on where you're building this, you're probably going to want a ladder, so just put ladder on the side so you can climb up to the top. Now, we gotta do the tricky part, which is getting the cows inside. Now, if you're playing in survival, you're just gonna breed up some cows, put them in there, and then get these fence posts on top. But for me, since I'm in creative, I'm just going to get a cow spawning. Now, I would recommend putting in at least 20 cows so that you don't end up with a cow farm that doesn't produce many cows. With 20, you get at least a decent amount of leather and meat. Of course, this is your farm, so you can always go more or less if you really wanted to. It is your farm. I'm just teaching you how to make it. Once your cows are in, you are 100% completely done. You can now grab your wheat, head on up to the top, and breed all of your cows. And just like in the demonstration before, after you breed all those cows, you will end up with all the babies in the bottom. And after you wait a little while and let them grow up, like they are now, you can click this button and watch them grow. And look at all the lovely items coming in. And then you can repeat that as many times as you need. Now you have an infinite source of both food and leather. Anyway, this has been Mr. Gaming Aquatic, and if you've really enjoyed the video and found this video helpful, please like the video. It's so helpful for me. And if you think you're going to stick around and watch more like this one, subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps me out so much. Don't forget, with December going on, there will be more tutorials. There will be a tutorial every single day, in fact, so I recommend you subscribe and check back every single day. That is it, though. I do hope you enjoy your cow farms, and I'll see you next time. Bye!